he's talking about Logan's wedding.
Remember when I said that about Logan's wedding earlier? Well, I didn't really know why they weren't mentioned specifically by name, so Michelle, Logan's wife, stopped by and let us know exactly why that was. Side note, I have permission to post this. I did ask specifically if that would be something that would be okay. Go ahead and read the comment. We've got a clear-cut boundary violation because they were asked, the family was asked not to mention the wedding on the show, not to go into it, and the response, it broke my heart a little bit, is that we knew that we didn't have any control over that and they were going to do what they wanted. My God, the story of so many of our lives, huh? So not only were they asked specifically not to mention it, Michelle and Logan also didn't realize that it was going to be about a 20-minute plot point on the show, which it was. Now, with what was said, little reminder.
I spoke with the bride and groom at one point and said, I think maybe I better not come.
Now, I'm not going to say how I know this, but I have it on pretty good authority that Cody wasn't even expected at the wedding until the very last minute. Nobody knew that he was coming, and the people that he was seated with were other members of the family, not to mention he was only like 3 rows back. I stand corrected, 2 rows back, and this is a very open aisle-spaced corner there. And then the other assertion.
Robin and I were put over kind of in a corner, probably for our safety.
They were not, in fact, even put in a corner. However, they weren't put there for their safety. Everyone just felt like it was probably a better idea to keep the family members that are obviously having a bit of a fight away from each other so that it could be an amazing time where everyone enjoyed themselves, because it was a beautiful event that these 2 people put together so that they could share their union with their families in a beautiful, elegant way. And believe it or not, they did not throw the wedding for Cody. I don't know if he knows that. I don't think he knows that. Also, you sometimes get better seats at weddings if people know you're coming. But I'm assuming here, the shock and surprise for the bride and the groom to wake up this morning and maybe open TikTok and see clip after clip of the groom's father acting like the wedding was the most horrendous event this side of the Alamo. It also felt very much the way that they weren't mentioned, but the way that they were talking about it, it felt like malicious compliance more so than respect. And that's really, really unfortunate. This sort of thing is like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. And if anyone's going to show up and bring that respect card, it should be your family. But Beckett, no. Even with that, though, I'm going to leave this on a positive. I hope it doesn't put that much of a shadow for y'all, because honestly, from the pictures that we saw and the stuff that had been posted, it looked like an absolutely beautiful day, and you guys seem like just an amazing couple. So from everyone here, we're so happy for you, and I'm sorry that this episode had to go that way. That was so not cool.